Welcome to Bahrain. I've enjoyed my short stay here in the sun, but now it's time for me to make my way back home. I really hope I can come back in the future. Today, I'll be trying something new this evening, long-haul flying on a narrowbody. As airlines are transitioning into smaller aircraft for longer routes, this is going to be a bit more of a common sight while flying. I'm checking this out to see if the smaller cabin is just as comfortable for an extended period of time, just as flying on a wide-body. This flight is departing from the brand new terminal here at Bahrain International Airport. This terminal looks absolutely amazing and is well designed considering its size. There were 0 lineups at check-in, and security was a breeze. I love how these security lanes are designed. They're very unique at minimizing overall screening time. Airside here is large but isn't too big, so it's easier time-wise to get to your gate. My Priority Pass membership grants me the 2 hours at the Airside Hotel here. You're only granted to the sleeping pods, but this was just fine as I was pretty tired from today. There were lockers for each individual suite and a full shower room with the basic amenities, if you need to get freshened up for a flight. These pods are well equipped with universal outlets, a TV, and a safe. This was great for a couple hours rest. Soon enough, it was time to head to the gate and check out our aircraft tonight. This is a brand new Gulf Air 321neo and is decked out in their 70-year anniversary livery, very similar to what I flew down here on their 787. This 321neo has 16 lay flat seats in a 2-2 configuration, which will be taking me overnight to Frankfurt. I'm very inclined to see how comfortable this will be on a long haul flight. Boarding the flight took some time, but soon enough we were on the aircraft. This business class seat is found on the old United 787 configuration and their 757s. This is decked out with Gulf Air's gold trim and is brand new. I absolutely love how this looks. Waiting at the seat was a big pillow and a duvet, a bottle of water, noise cancelling headphones, and the amenity kit. Now, let's get to the features of the seat. This has a small HD IFE screen with a smaller shelf below. In the center console, you'll find a universal and USB power outlet. The armrest drops down so you can actually leave the seat with the tray table deployed, unlike the window seat. To the right side is a literature pocket and a phone-like IFE remote. Next to that, you'll find the tray table, and above, you'll find the controls to the seat. To the back, you'll find a small storage area with another USB outlet and the headphone jack for the IFE. As is known, this space is pretty awkward to reach around. The tray table has a small tablet holder, which is great, but it fell down a couple times. But I'm absolutely loving the dull gold trim on everything. Pajamas and dining menus are handed out. The dining menu has a light dining option before going to bed, and breakfast just before arriving. Just before pushback, a pitted date and traditional Arabic coffee was handed out, which I absolutely love. What I didn't like was even with the early morning departure, everyone had their window closed throughout the entire flight. This truly gave a sense of flying in a metal tube, which wasn't that great. This flight to Frankfurt just falls under 7 hours, and is the longest flight I have ever flown on a narrowbody so far. After takeoff, I made myself comfortable and raised the privacy divider. This is a really good feature if you don't know your seatmate. The IFE has a decent amount of Western entertainment options, but I didn't really bother with it, as I was in a Sopranos binge. Before the meal service, it's a great idea to get changed into some nightwear so you can maximize your sleep. Even though there were some nice touches to the lavatory like the countertops and the hand lotion, this is where narrow bodies fail at. There is one lavatory for 16 passengers, and everyone was given a set of pajamas. This made it very busy. On top of everyone getting changed, there was always a lineup for the lavatory. To add to that, it's much smaller than any wide body, which is something the airlines can't fix. Dinner started with some toasted nuts and a carrot bisque for the main. I always find soup is a great option on flights. Soon after that, it was time to pass out for about 4 hours. I woke up pretty grumpy as the breakfast service was almost finished and we were not that far from Frankfurt. The flight attendant didn't even notice the message I left on the IFE. She apologized and brought over my breakfast promptly, even though it was less than 30 minutes away from landing. I ate my pancakes pretty quick, and then it was taken away just before the descent into Frankfurt. It tasted pretty good. Pancakes are an underrated option on flights. So, are narrow bodies comfortable for long haul? Yes and no, but mostly yes. The seat, even though not the greatest, is a privilege to have on the 321. In the end of the day, a bed on a plane is that a privilege of itself. The biggest downfall is the lavatory. There was always a wait for it. Even so, I had to get changed after we got to the gate in Frankfurt. That's a first for me. The plane was continuing on to Paris, and I was the last one to leave. Overall, an interesting experience, but a welcome one. I'd like to see what other airlines have to offer in the future with long-haul narrow-body flying. I'll leave some more additional thoughts in the description, but in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.